A bit of a wait-and-watch sort of approach from Afghanistan. They find themselves at 165 for 2 after 35. 92 scored in the last 20. Remember, they were 73, I think, at the end of 15. Their 100 came up in the 21st over. Simon Doull alongside on Cricbuzz Comm Box. Ibrahim Zadran, 82 not out for now. Happy with how things have gone, or have they gone a bit too slowly?
A little bit circumspect for my liking. I think they could just start to push the envelope a little bit more. I don't know that Australia will be overly worried at anything under 280. And at the moment, that kind of looks about the number for Afghanistan. And 82 off 106, 23 off 35, one of those players. And when you think about Ramat, 30 off 44, they just haven't scored at a quick enough rate on this surface. That's what we think anyway. Time will tell whether it does turn a bit more later on and with Afghanistan spinners can have their say, but I just would like to see them push things along a little bit more.
Is that why Rahmat Shah played that shot? Because he was really cross with himself. That 83-run partnership ended with Maxwell being gifted the wicket of Rahmat Shah, caught Hazelwood and long off.
Yeah, it was the over before from Stoinis that just started to squeeze a little bit Australia when the partnership looked like it was going to develop. And Australia squeezed them. I think Pat Cummins has used his bowlers pretty well, to be honest. There hasn't been too much wrong with that bowling attack. Apart from Stark's sort of 7 and over, everyone else has been relatively economical and pretty good, to be honest. Hazelwood's been excellent. You look at Cummins himself, he's been better. So there hasn't been too much wrong with the bowling unit outside of Mitchell Stark. So I think that Afghanistan will be I'm just a little bit perplexed with where they sit at the moment. I'd like them to be a bit more aggressive.
Ibrahim Zadran has 4 one-day hundreds. Surely that'll play on his mind as well, but it could be a trap that could cost his team if he goes slowly for his 100.
Yeah, look, this is my issue around going slowly for hundreds in setting instances. In chasing instances, I don't mind at all. I've always said this. If you get 100 and you slow down to get to 100, for that milestone and you still win the game, I don't have a problem with that. Yeah. But in a setting circumstance, I think you've got to push the envelope just a little bit more. And he's just starting to dawdle a touch and slow down, and I don't want him to be able to do that. There's players to come, there's batters to come. Not that I'm saying he needs to be reckless, but he can be a little bit more, just push the boundaries a little bit more, look for those ones a bit more, maybe just try and run a bit harder. There's a lot of things you can do without being reckless. To
wrap things up, can Afghanistan look at maybe a slightly different kind of batting order? Does the president come in if a wicket falls before the 40th? Does Rashid Khan come higher up as well?
Maybe someone to come in and take the spinners on a little bit. I mean, and it's got to be someone who can play the quicks as well, because you know that Australia have the possibility of going straight back to the quick bowlers. So maybe Rashid, maybe Nabi can come in. Nabi might be slated to come in next anyway. So it's just a matter of maybe getting someone out there just to give that little back 11, 12 overs a little bit of impetus.
Is it 60-40 at this stage in favour of Australia?
It's hard to say because we haven't seen the other side bowl or bat. I think that 285, 290 is a minimum to just allow a little bit of pressure on Australia. So if Afghanistan don't get there, then they've got this little middle period to sort of be concerned about, I think.
It's been a bit of a wait-and-watch kind of 35 overs. A lot can and shall happen in the next 15, regardless of whatever happens or whatever Australia have to score. Simon Doull, Harsha Bogle and I will join you on Cricbuzz Live at the end of this innings. See you then. Bye for now.